Hello and welcome to the Legendary Chiropractor Podcast. I'm your host, Johnny Reuter, and this podcast is brought to you by thelegendarychiropractor.com, an interactive and immersive virtual platform for prospective chiropractic students, current chiropractic students, recent chiropractic school graduates, and even veteran doctors of chiropractic out in the field wanting just a little bit more from this profession. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode, and if you do, be sure to share with a friend, leave us a rate, leave us a review, and also be sure to subscribe to get more. Dr. Brad Glowacki runs one of the highest volume, highest profile, highest profitability practices in the world, and it's all run with vitalistic communication procedures. Those procedures from his office are then shared with other chiropractors at his various trainings as a part of Level Up Mentoring. This information is created, developed, tested, and then packaged simplistically before being taught. With bruises and scars from making mistakes, Dr. Glow always delivers refined content that is battle-tested and simplified for use on Monday. To level up your life and practice, head over to levelupmentoring.rocks. That's levelupmentoring.rocks. Chiro HD, superior cloud-based practice management software. Chiro HD is a user-friendly, all-in-one EHR solution built with one mission: to help you run your practice like a boss. Learn more at chirohd.com. Total Clinic Solutions is your go-to source for purchasing both brand new and refurbished chiropractic equipment, as well as phone support for repairs and maintenance. Call Derek and allow him to combine your wishes and his 23 years of chiropractic equipment expertise to find what's best for you and your patients at 704-622-4089 or head to totalclinicsolutions.com now. Thank you for allowing this brief disruption to take place. And now back to the program. Yo, what is going on, Legendary fam? How we doing out there? I just got home and I'm actually literally just turning off my car right now. And I literally just pulled in and I wanted to make this video. That's why the dome lights are on in my car. It's dark outside. But I wanted to make this video. I wanted to drop a podcast episode right now about chiropractic seminars. Why this is so important to people, why this is so important to you as chiropractic students, as recent graduates, and really start talking and having a conversation about, what you can do to hone your craft as a chiropractor. There are tons and tons and tons of ways to go about doing this on a daily, weekly, monthly, annual, quarterly basis, doesn't matter. But what's important is that you understand exactly what you want to get out of chiropractic seminars. Now, there are two different chiropractic seminars out there. One, conferences, right? There's a difference between a chiropractic conference and a chiropractic seminar. Okay, let me explain. A chiropractic conference oftentimes talks about philosophy, talks about, maybe some technique, the science, and really hones in on the science and philosophy aspects of the chiropractic profession, right? If we talk about the three-legged stool, chiropractic art, science, philosophy, right? So the two, philosophy and science, oftentimes meet at chiropractic conferences, right? So people are up there on stage, they're talking about, the neurology of the adjustment, they're talking about the nervous system, they're talking about how your adjustment really can impact and influence somebody's body in ways that are unimaginable and unexplainable most of the time. But there are things that we know to be true that we actually have proof behind, and we can start saying these things and having claims behind them. But what's important to understand here is that a chiropractic conference really focuses in on the science and the philosophy of chiropractic, right? You go there to really get fired up again about chiropractic and about being a chiropractor, right? So if you're a chiropractic student, if you're a chiropractic recent graduate, chiropractic conferences are happening all around the world all the time during the year. Now, with the way things are and how crazy things have gotten recently and in the past, Now, people have kind of pulled back their seminars, or they've, changed up their schedule or their regimen. But they're still going on. Find ones that work for you. Find ones that you can make it to. But chiropractic conferences were one of my favorite things, and still are my favorite thing to go to as a chiropractor. And as a student, it was phenomenal because I would go to conferences in Europe. I would go to conferences here in the States. I would do whatever I could to get as much exposure to not only chiropractic art or chiropractic philosophy and science, but also get as much exposure as possible to the chiropractors who were up on stage, right? Because those are the people that I idolized, and those are the people that I kind of looked at as like, holy cow, these are the leaders of the pack. These are the people that I want to be around. These are the people that I want to be associated with. And so it was a really great time because literally everyone would go to the bar afterwards. They would grab coffee, they would grab drinks, they would grab dinner. It didn't matter, right? Everyone who was at that conference typically went to the bar after it was over. And it was phenomenal because you just got an immersive experience at the chiropractic conference, and you really got to hear what was going on in the profession, what was going on in different states, what was going on in different countries. And you really got a good sense of clarity into the chiropractic profession. Honestly, that is SCED is the all-in-one system that allows for amazing control and flexibility of your scheduling. Yes, your next new hire. Every aspect of when and where you service your customers is at your command. SCED is tightly integrated with your existing EHR system. This software was made by a chiropractor specifically for chiropractic. No joke. Go check out their latest care plan feature by heading to go.sced.life/legendarypod. Easily share your passion for chiropractic and look good doing it with Above Down Apparel, offering a premium lineup of principled apparel that's impossibly soft, sustainably sourced, and chiropractic AF. Visit abovedown.co and follow them on Instagram to learn more and score yourself some sweet chiro swag. Every chiropractic clinic needs a compliance program. If you are not sure what that includes or why you need one, let Dr. Robin from RHDC Consulting help you build your chiropractic compliance. If you are ready to get started, head to robin-hale.mykajabi.com and let Dr. Robin guide you to the end result. Thank you for allowing this brief disruption to take place. And now back to the program. That's where a lot of this stuff with the Legendary Chiropractor has come from, is from attending chiropractic conferences and seminars, right? Now, the other version of this, right? The other version of all of this is chiropractic conferences, right? You're listening to some speakers talk about the philosophy, talk about the science, maybe talk about the art, show you the art, whatever. And then there's chiropractic seminars, right? Chiropractic seminars, I associate most of the time with technique seminars, right? Getting hands-on, learning and developing and honing in your skills and your craft as a chiropractic student and or as a recent graduate. Now, again, as I always disclaim, I am not encouraging you to go out and adjust people without a chiropractic license. That is not what I am saying. But what I am saying is go get hands-on. Go palpate a spine, feel a spine, imagine what it looks like, how it's going to move when you actually go to adjust. Imagine, understand the science. And I always got so mad at my friends and my colleagues who were like, oh, we're learning the Krebs cycle for nothing. No, you're learning the Krebs cycle so you understand how the body works so that you can adjust someone properly and know what an adjustment and how it impacts the Krebs cycle, right? That's why you're learning the Krebs cycle. You're not learning the Krebs cycle to pass boards, and you're not learning the Krebs cycle to just pass the biochemistry test. You're learning the Krebs cycle so you know how it applies to you, yourself, your family, and your patients and your community. So when you deliver an adjustment and somebody asks you about their energy levels or their fatigueness or something along those lines, or their adrenal glands, you have to know and understand how this stuff works, how the science, neurology, and nervous system truly work and operate and function on a day-to-day basis in your body, in your community as well. Now, I just went off onto a tangent, but chiropractic seminars
are typically held to techniques, right? Learning new skills. And there's tons of amazing chiropractors and adjusters out there that you can learn from. They charge a nominal fee. It's like a super small fee to come watch them and be with them in an immersive experience, adjusting, being hands-on, feeling spines, feeling bones, and feeling how they move, right? I highly encourage you to go to at least one chiropractic technique seminar every single quarter or semester or trimester, whatever you're on. If you're on trimesters and semesters are a little longer, so maybe go to 2 adjusting seminars every single trimester, semester, every single time, because they're so important, and you're going to learn all of the skills that you need to do that technique, whatever they're teaching, but it just adds to your tool belt, right? Now, I'm not telling you to be a jack of all trades, right? I'm not telling you to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. What I am telling you to do is dabble in all sorts of chiropractic technique seminars at first, when you first enter chiropractic school. And then what you can do from there is you can really find what your passion is, what you're passionate about, and then you can take that and begin to hone that skill, right? And start to learn who the big names are in that technique. And then it's game over, right? Your patients deserve the best, you deserve the best, and your community deserves the best. And you can only give them the best if you are amazing and an incredible adjuster with whatever technique you go, all out in, right? I don't care if that's upper cervical. I don't care if that's full spine. I don't care if that's tonal work. I don't really care what it is. I just want you to be the best at something that you are extremely passionate about. Like I said before, I don't want you to be the jack of all trades, master of none. I want you to experience and engulf yourself in these different chiropractic technique seminars at the very beginning of your chiropractic journey in school, and then really figure out which ones resonate with you, and then keep going to those seminars and learning from those masters and getting to really know that technique, who's involved in it, and how to apply it to your patients and your future community. That's what I say. Now, I highly encourage you to go to at least one chiropractic conference every single 6 months. I think that's way too long. I go to a chiropractic conference probably way too often.
Dr. Stu Hoffman, founder and president of ChiroSecure Malpractice Insurance, is the foremost expert in both risk management and risk avoidance. Understanding the everyday challenges of today's practicing chiropractor and the current public perception of chiropractic has made ChiroSecure the fastest growing malpractice insurance program of the last 28 years. Find out more at chirosecure.com. Imaging Services' primary business is chiropractic solutions. With over 45 years in the industry of helping chiropractors, Michael Tokash offers free consultations on building your business. In the past year, Imaging Services has installed over 100 X-ray machines and digital X-ray systems in over 42 states across the United States. For more, head to theimagingservices.com. Thank you for allowing this brief disruption to take place. And now back to the program.
Especially when they were going on before all this COVID stuff, I was probably going to a chiropractic conference maybe once a month. So I highly encourage you to go to at least 2 chiropractic conferences a year. At least 2 chiropractic conferences a year. Get to mingle, meet other doctors, other chiropractors, be in the same room as people, get to the bar afterwards and have real chiropractic discussions with people. And then go to at least 4 chiropractic technique seminars in your early career as a chiropractic student, and then kind of trickle off of that and really start to hone your craft a little bit, and really go laser focused. So maybe start going to all one technique for the year or whatever. But that's kind of the frequency that I encourage people to go attend these different seminars and conferences and things. But it's really important that you go to these, you learn from them, and you learn from the people who have come before you so that you can teach those that you come before, right? that's what I highly encourage. You are an educator as a doctor, but you're also an educator to your peers, and you're also a mentor to your peers and colleagues, right? The youth of this profession only gets better. And I know I've said this before, I'm going to keep saying it, but the youth of this profession only gets better if the people that come before us start treating the youth of this profession better. And you attending chiropractic conferences and technique seminars are going to be able to over-deliver to the youth of this profession when the next generation turns up. That's exactly what we need in this profession. That's exactly what we have to do. All right? Cool. I love you guys. Be sure to always check out the Legendary Chiropractor Podcast on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to subscribe to get more. Also, please drop comments if you found value in this. Drop questions. I don't care what you do, but please engage with this page, engage with this video. And also, be sure to check out legendarychiropractor.com, legendarychiropractor.com/chiropair, because our app is dropping hopefully early 2021. The goal is 2021. I'm honest with you guys. I'm very transparent with you guys. Things happen, right? Things get put on the back burner, whatever. And also with working with a development company, things get behind on the timeline, on the schedule. Right now, we are on schedule. We are on pace and on track to launch early 2021. But hoping to get it pushed out to public beta in the first quarter of 2021. That's what we're hoping. So the next phase of developments are going to take probably anywhere between 20 to 30 days. And then they got to do some quality assurance testing after that. So we're looking at just over a month for the next phase to be completed and back in my hands. And then we do alpha testing, it's called. So that's where me, my team, my marketing guys, all of us get together and we test the app, and I get feedback from my whole team and figure out really, how to make the platform better, if we need any edits, if there are any bugs, or if we need to go into a phase 3 of full customizations again. Now, that's not ideal, but and that's not likely to happen. However, it can, right? And that would push us back in the timeline. However, right now we're on track to launch the beta version of the app by the first quarter of 2021. So keep your eyes peeled for your email. Keep your eyes peeled on the SMS messaging that we're using. But I'm super stoked to get this in your hands. It's just got to be done right. And I'm so stoked. So go to legendarychiropractor.com/chiropair. There you can get on our chiropair specific newsletter, and you can enter, really, when you submit your information, you enter to win free chiropair swag that will be given out at events, online, whatever. So you'll be able to get some stickers and t-shirts and stuff like that. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. Be sure to check out the links above and below. And always be sure to subscribe to get more. I love you guys. Have a great night. Very powerful rest of your week. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye, guys. See you on the next episode.
Again, I'm your host, Johnny Reuter, and you're listening to the Legendary Chiropractor Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for engaging with us on all of our platforms, including, but not limited to, Facebook and Instagram, all at the Legendary Chiropractor. Be sure to check our home site out at thelegendarychiropractor.com, as we have much to offer for prospective chiropractic students, current chiropractic students, recent chiropractic school graduates, and even veteran doctors of chiropractic out in the field. And lastly, I'd like to thank not only you, our listener, but also our podcast sponsors. Without them, this show wouldn't be possible. So I encourage you to go check out their websites and what they have to offer in the show notes for this episode. Thanks again. Stay legendary, my friends.